Hi Celeste, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Good. Today we're going to talk a little bit about yoga and social emotional learning and maybe your personal story. All right?
Oh, sure, okay.
All right.
Well, yoga itself is, I would say, typically it's been known to bring the body, breath, and mind into union. Yoga means yoke. And so it's used therapeutically and as a physical tool for exercise, for health, and for many reasons. When I work with children doing yoga, I tend to use it pretty loosely to help them enjoy it, to help them stay in shape, to stretch, to enjoy the benefits that it gives. I incorporate a lot of breathing techniques and very brief mindfulness meditations. I try to make sure that the yoga that we do is super fun. And so I am not trying to teach them a discipline. How I teach is very play-based. My main goal is for children to want to come back. It's usually their first foray or experience with yoga, and so I want it to be fun for them. And I hope that they'll come back to it. When yoga is coupled with socio-emotional tools for learning, we can really have a lot of impact on children in the sense that we can teach them some soft skills that they can take into their futures, as far as learning how to get along, how to manage anger, conflict resolution, working together as teams. And so I think yoga and socio-emotional learning really work well together. My personal experience or my personal story was that I always loved art and dance, and those are what I love to do. And so when I first really came in, I went with my mom to yoga classes when I was little, but when I really first started to go into it a little deeper, I was dancing. I was taking Russian ballet classes and dancing pretty heavily. And I decided I wanted to do something to get a deeper stretch. So I started taking some yoga classes, and I enjoyed it, but I never went really that deep into it until later on in my years. And there came a time where we had a children's yoga workshop come to Colorado, and the facilitators were super fun and play-based, and they really impacted me a lot. After I took that teacher training, I decided I wanted to work in the community, and so I found a place to work with children in the city who were of color, lower socioeconomic backgrounds, and I really wanted to make it accessible. At that time, there weren't a lot of free yoga classes, and so it was very challenging for me because the children were hyper and they were running around, but I have a really, I guess I would say, a love for it. I really enjoy it, and I think it's really fun for me to figure out how to make it fun for children, how to play with them, and then more recently how to incorporate socio-emotional lessons into it so we can get a little bit deeper into some of the skills that they need for life.
All right, great. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.